So hello everyone, welcome to another Ratchet Repairs. In this video we're going to talk about this little fellow over here. I think it's called XP-24. Basically it's a Dark of the Moon version, you can put the air quotes there, Dark of the Moon version of Optimus Prime from the same brand that makes the XP-14, which is that guy over there. So I'll do a comparison and I'll tell you why I got this and what I'll do to it. But first things first, here he is. It's basically, no, it's not basically, it is exactly the same as the XP-14 with the addition of a new chest piece, which gives him the Dark of the Moon look, air quotes again, because of this. Yeah, it is actually, it transforms, so it's basically the same thing they did with the Dark of the Moon version of, I want to say Black Apple, but that's not correct, B&B. So I'll get that one out as well in a couple of seconds. But yeah, to make this fit, I tried to get the chest a bit closer, but it just won't. It doesn't stick anymore because of this. So if I were to make this work, I need to cut out the entire area behind it. I'll get back to that in a couple of seconds, because even though they did this, the back still is a little bit of a mess, as you can see right here. He still's got the big rear fenders there, and yeah, it's okay, I guess. I mean, my friends over at DP Robot store got me this for quite cheap, because they said they would like to see a review because there aren't any about him. Yeah, sorry, but I can see why, because over here we have a normal XP-14. As soon as I fix the shoulders, you can see that his torso is quite narrow, as it should be. Why this remains suddenly quite wide because of the chest area. So yeah, it's a decent figure. It transforms into robot mode as well, so I'll show you in a sec. It's basically the same truck, only this sticks in between the legs, where it also fits on the B&B version. So yeah, basically XP-14, XP-24, same figure, same mods, same things. Even the head sculpt is still the same, and it also rotates around and allows you to display him with battle mask. So yeah, it's decent, it's okay, it's available. So there you go. So because I mentioned him, here he is next to the B&B version of Dark of the Moon Optimus, which is of course made by B&B, like I said before. It also gives you a nice idea of how big the scale difference is. This one is actually MPM scale sized, and this one actually is a little bit over. This one is 30 centimeters, this one is 32. Yeah, so for normal MPM sized, this is the guy you want. This is just too small. So yeah, what else can I tell you about this guy? It's decent. It's got this chest bit, but it needed to have these bits removed so you can actually see that it fits a little better. It is actually exactly the same size as the one on the B&B version. So this chest piece is exactly the same size as this, and yeah, it's decent. It's there. It's okay. It's available. So why did I get this? Well, first of all, I got it quite cheap because DP Robot Store, mention them again, wanted me to buy them so I could do a review. So here's a review. It transforms into a truck, as you might have guessed as well, and yeah, it's here again. The reason I got this basically is because I am working on this little fellow right over here still with the new knockoff version that came out. I think this is the knockoff, but I do have another one, so I'm not sure. They became a lot easier to modify and make look pretty. This is of course the Blue Thunder. That's another old 80s movie. This is the Thunder Leader from Wei Xiang. I think this is the knockoff, or there is a knockoff of this, which makes me available to mod this. Because they're now cheaply available, where you used to spend like $200, $300, $400 to get one. You can now get one quite easily for 120, which of course I did, because it is still a really good robot mode if you do some mods. This one is not modded yet, because I have the one I have of him at the moment in truck mode, because I have been working on that, which I'll show you in a sec. And then coming back to the XP-24, why did I get that one? Well, simply because of this. I am not a fan of how this guy has his... Oops. There's Thunder Leader for you. This is one of the issues basically all of them have. It just breaks it off here, and a friend of mine made a mod of this, and you can get that for free on Thingiverse, which is basically a new hinge for this part, which I can highly recommend getting. So yeah, what I will be doing to him is I'll be cutting out this flap and cutting out this flap, and then I'll make the mod. You know what, I'll get the normal one and I'll show you it in a sec. This is the one I've been working on. This is actually a proper Thunder Leader, so I'll be modifying an original. What I did, I made new hinges which allow the tanks to sit quite flush under the sleeper cap where they belong. And I'm now working on a way to get the fenders on the original place, which is right here. And I want to do that so that he actually has a slimmer profile, and then the truck actually looks as it should. I'll go down. For those who still know me from the GW4 2005 forums, I had a post about him, about how I modded the chest. The chest now actually is quite slimmer, so I'll transform him so you can see what I did to him. So I thought I'd stop halfway the transformation to show you something. I did get his chest a lot closer. I'll just show him next to the original. As you can see, this is about 4 millimeters in. The way I did that and get it so much lower is by cutting away almost everything on the inside. I removed the matrix chamber and made some room right under here, and I did that for this reason. Sorry. So the red bit is now in that cavity over there, and you can rotate this in. And when you're on camera, it always tries to block you everywhere you can, because it doesn't want to go. Here you go, that's where the bit now sits. I'm still working on the placement of the headlights, as you can see. Now, what this does, it allows you to get a properly clean Optimus. And you might as well notice that I removed this bit from the door to get the doors a little bit cleaner. What you hear in the background is Pasco wanting to go for a walk. So I need to transform the arms, so I'll do that off camera. But here you can see that it actually cleans up the chest quite nicely, and it also lowers the chest bits from the absurd height the Black Apple version got. But since I removed this bit, it leaves a gap, so that bit will go right on here, and it will be a Dark of the Moon version of Black Apple Optimus. Of course, the head is the one I made myself. As you can see, it's still in a prototype stage, it's still unpainted. So it also hints at that I'll paint the entire Optimus Prime. As you can see, the fuel tanks still attached and still transformed the way it should. I'll get him in robot mode off camera because that's way easier for me. And then I'll do a side comparison to XP-24, which I got from DP Robot Store, and I'll get to the other two. So be right back. So here he is, transformed into his robot mode as the other is, and you can see that there's a big gaping hole in his chest, which this will fill in quite nicely. So yeah, that's the plan with this little guy. I'll mod his chest to hold the bits over there, and then he'll be pretty. So yeah, that's what I'm intent to do with that bit, and then I'll just have another XP-24 to spare, I think. I don't know, just but I think this is the way to go now. As you can see, the chest is a little bit more compact than it was on the original version, and the truck mode is a little better, and I do like how the fuel tanks now sit properly and everything is looking a little bit better. I know it's not perfect yet, but they need to go back a little bit more to make sure everything fits smoothly. But I'm working on it, so it's still a prototype, as I mentioned. And then I'll do it properly on another. Misschien even knippen. And it'll do it probably on a knockoff, so I can actually fix it. And as you might notice, I also fixed the wheels. I gave him the wheels from as an XP-14 because these new bits, they do add a fun transformation gimmick, but it's just a gimmick for the gimmick's sake, and it doesn't add anything to the robot mode, and it actually distracts a little bit from the truck mode. So all the said and done, from a side mode perspective, here we are back again at XP-24. It's a nice figure if you want to have a cheap, easy, in-scale version of Optimus Prime. You need to remove the little bits from inside of the chest, and then he actually has a better shape than Thunder Leader, because that one is way too square, and this one, the rounded bits, make the truck look a little bit better. So yeah, there you are, there you were, and this was the review of XP-24 with a side note of Optimus Prime, also known as Thunder Leader. So thank you all for watching. I'll see you in the next video very soon. Bye!